1 ball and no strikes. High drive into deep left field. Back goes Griffey. She is gone. Moving in with the guy on deck, Darryl Strawberry, and he is hit by the pitch, and look out. Here we go. Strawberry being tackled and kept away by Ozzie Virgil, and now it's every man for himself. What makes it so pointed this year, Strawberry against David Palmer, is here's the pitch again. Right below the number, and he didn't hesitate. He went out after him. Palmer threw his glove at him, and then as he backs away, he is grabbed from behind by the plate umpire, Jerry Crawford.
That's how you get hurt, when somebody tries to pin you and somebody else is working out on your jaw.
So it was Jerry Crawford who was the first man.
Fly ball to deep left field. Kemp back. Kemp running out of room. Home run. Jose Bautista. His 3rd hit of the night and his 6th home run on the season.
Contact. Oh, it's just tired. We've seen it from him enough. Surprised he's ready to fight again after last.
I'm not here to scream at people. If things go down, it's going to go down. I'm not the guy that's going to be screaming from the back of the pack.
Would you say he was maybe looking for a confrontation?
That's hammered into left. Off the bat of Infante. It's gone. Now the benches come out. The Royals come out. Perez at the plate after Strickland just gave up his 5th home run of this postseason. It's a 7-2 game. But while Infante was running around the bases, Salvador Perez was at the plate. Strickland was screaming at him from the mound. Thankfully, nothing comes of it, other than just the frustration for Strickland. He was telling Perez, like he said, get out of there, as he was waiting at the plate for Infante.
Deep drive to left. Junior Lake gets the Cubs on the board. It's gone.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Somebody's going to need to pop one here to make this interesting. It's a 2-run home run for Lake. Cubs down 4 now in the 6th. Rizzo works the walk. And Real Muto giving it to Junior Lake, who took a long time staring at that one. We had him with Castro here the other night.
The Marlins bench has already cleared. The Cubs starting to come onto the field. Lake waving his arms. Bullpens are emptying.
I don't think anything will come of this. And there's a lot of debate around the game about what is good etiquette, or whatever terminology you want to use in terms of showboating home runs, the slow jogs, things of that nature. And whether you like it or not, you have to understand that if you do it, there's a chance that somebody's going to take umbrage. And one of your teammates might get a fastball in the ribs, or you might get one. So I guess, do it at your own risk. Chris Bryant, when Kelly interviewed him on the homestand, he's talking about his home run. She asked him how far it went, and he said, I don't know. I just run around the bases. I don't watch them.
For both teams heading back to their respective dugouts and bullpens, and the umpires discussing whether or not somebody needs to be disciplined. I don't think I saw any punches thrown.
No, and they probably just issue warnings Jr., he got a nice piece of it. Took a long look. The bat flip. Again, it's just, you know, it's showmanship. Aaron was watching him run down the first base line. He wasn't real thrilled with it. And Real Muto had something to say to him when he came home. He's hearing it from the Marlins dugout as well.
Looked like Real Muto had said something to Rizzo about it, and Anthony kind of was just, yeah, whatever. Excuse me? And then we saw what resulted. We talked to Joe about it the other day, and I know the media asked him about us.
Into deep left center field, and this game is tied. Santa Maria. And look at Stanton taking his sweet time. Oh, he got some chippiness. He's talking to Lindor. Oh, now it's on. Everybody's out on the field. Stanton answering back to Lindor. Umpires and coaches are doing their best to defuse the situation. Here come the bullpens. Oh, boy. Have you ever seen a guy stop mid-home run talk to mid-home run trot, that is, to talk?
Never, never. Never watched, never as a fan, never as a player.
That was aggressive.
We have a game, we have a series.
I gotta say, it looked like Stanton just told him to stop.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't junk talking as much as it was just. It looked like he was defending the Yankees' integrity there after the accusations of the whistle.
Fernandez, left field, it's deep, it is gone! He got it! The kid in his last game, homers to left. We told you to come out. We told you to watch this one tonight. And I don't care if he took a peek at it. It's his first one. Chris Johnson is coming after Fernandez. That's who was chomping at him then. And now the bench is empty. They're on him for taking a peek. He stood at the plate and watched. I understand that. Chris Johnson came charging from his third base spot after Fernandez, who was talking to McCann. And now the bullpen's empty as well. Johnson being separated. You see Chad Qualls has a hand on him. It was Chris Johnson. And then Jose set it off by standing. Well, Fernandez finally hits a home run. So he watched it. And that may have set Johnson off even more right there.
It did. Now, Jose did some 21-year-old things during that sequence. Chris Johnson's from a
And Dietrich admiring that one. He is homered for the second time against the Pirates this year. That one way out of here.
I think he hit that one further than Frazier hit his.
Yeah. And it is into
it's
the
wet.
Allegheny.
Yeah, that's a lot further.
And the Reds take the lead back.
I was looking at Melky and he looked like Puig. He was just standing there.
So the leadoff walk and then the second home run by Dietrich.
That was a home run.
Statcast says 436. And Cervelli.
You know, back then when I was playing, I was really in a minority. Guys wouldn't get bothered by that.
I mean, you hit one like that. I mean, if it's going to hit and sneak in the first or second row.
Well,
that may be
I
the
don't have
longest one he hits in his career.
I don't have a problem because I just don't have a problem with him.
Yeah.
But as I said, when we were talking about before, I'm in the minority in that.
Now Cervelli kind of glared at him as he crossed home plate the first time around. And of course, a pitch comes in at him, and Archer's going to be warned.
Archer apparently has a problem with it.
And David Bell saying, well, why warn him? And here comes everybody who wants to talk about it. These two teams have played each other quite a bit here in the early going, and it's feisty. There's some pushing and shoving. Don't let anybody get hurt now. Whole lot of hullabaloo.
Yeah, I like what Bell did. He's you know, one of the big bodies out there. He went and got right in front of his pitcher to protect him.
Not too many getting by Josh.
No, nobody's going to go by him.
And that's where the pitcher's residing, way out of the fray there. Well, this has been established. David Bell is hot. I mean, he's still hot.
I'd be surprised if Bell hasn't been ejected.
He came roaring out of the dugout to protect his player. Seeing one sail behind the back of Dietrich. Now, the old baseball code had been broken, apparently.
Seems to be a difference of opinion, though. It's like the guys in the red shirts, they don't feel like they did anything wrong.
And Puig is going after it now. He's throwing some arms around just when you thought it had quelled. Well, Puig got his arms up.
Well, I think Puig and Cervelli were kind of jawing at each other as everybody was leaving.
There's Trevor Williams in the middle.
Well, Trevor doesn't look very happy either. Maybe he's the one that's saying something.
I'm going to take an army to hold him back. There's Vasquez with his shirt off. This is going on a long time.
Well, you know, the closer doesn't get dressed and go to the bullpen until later on in the game. He's come out from the clubhouse probably. That's why he doesn't have his uniform on. Look at the crowd. And for most of the time, it looked like.
This is early in the fracas.
Now he kind of circles around. He eventually outflanks everybody, goes out to the side, and Princey was the first one to grab a hold of Puig.